We've caught up with Fatshark here at the fourth floor balcony at the W Hotel, just opposite to the main GDC building, Moscow and South and North over there. And I thought I'd start out by asking, you've been to the stage for a week now, and you've been showing off the game. What have you been doing and what have you been demoing?
Well, we arrived on Monday. We had a first little small trip to LA, went to some of the press there. And then we came here to San Francisco on Wednesday, and we'll be showing it to press here as well. So we've been demoing the game and just talking about the game and, taking feedback and stuff like that.
Because Krater is a little bit of a special game for us at Game Reactor,
Yeah.
since Jonas Elving of the Swedish staff, he's been following the game ever since it was first announced and following it like that. So we're a little bit interested in what goes on behind the scenes and sort of what has the reactions been and sort of what has the feedback been on this press trip.
It's been really good actually. I was a bit nervous coming over, but everybody's been really positive. They really like the old school feel of it. Everybody is like, oh, this is like just like the games I used to play and love and stuff like that. So it's been pretty much what we wanted to get sort of feedback wise. So it's really nice.
So there's no things that they're saying like you got to change this or you have to turn something else.
Yeah, actually, just more encouragement of keeping doing the same things that we've been doing. Sort of, everybody likes the setting in Sweden, and they seem to like the way that we are handling abilities and the component system and stuff like that. So it's been very positive. We're very happy.
You also released a first playable vision or pre-alpha test or something like that. I don't know what you're calling it, but. What has that brought, and then sort of what's the reaction been from actual players?
Well, it started like 3 weeks ago, I think. We call it the pre-alpha test, and it's been really good, but mostly positive. People are sort of they've been coming with feedback on everything, stuff like a quest system. They want more engaging quests and stuff like that. So that's something that we're going to work on, try to give them. But mainly, it's been very positive, and we're very pleased. And it's really cool how the community comes and to our forums and talks about it, and we're extremely happy, and we really want people to keep doing that. It's really good for us.
So, I think we've gone very much into depth on the gameplay systems. The last time we talked, almost too much into depth.
Yeah.
It may have been a little bit too detail-oriented. But one thing that struck me now, I've actually played the game a little bit and I saw it demoed, is the ingenuity that's gone into the weapons design and all the different weapons that you're using and sort of the salvaged weapons. Can you go into like the philosophy behind the design there?
It's mainly our concept team, or like our art director. He really loves like the gas masks and stuff like that. And since Krater is set in such a sort of it's a known world, it's not fantasy or something like that. But we sort of really want to play around with the feeling that these guys are living there and they sort of use whatever they find. So there is like I showed you yesterday, we have a weapon for the tank or the bruiser. It's a toilet seat, and we have like chainsaws, and we have anything that they find.
A lawn mower?
What?
A lawn mower?
A lawnmower, exactly. Yeah. So anything they find that they think, okay, I can use this to bash some heads, they will just pick it up and use it. So it's really fun to play with that sort of concept of just taking anything from everyday life and turning it into something else.
And something else that you touched upon, of course, the setup for Krater is basically going to release sort of the first game, and then you're going to build on it and add features and stuff. And you're talking about possibly adding co-op in the first game that's coming out.
Yes, hopefully we will be able to finish co-op with the first release. But if it takes too much time, we will add it later on as a free patch. So if you buy the game, you're going to get co-op. That's for sure. But it's not sure if it's going to be when we release the game. And then we really see Krater as like a game as a service. We want to keep on adding to it. And since it's on Steam, it's really easy for us to keep adding stuff after relaunch as well. So we're going to keep adding weapons and skins and stuff to characters and stuff, just to sort of keep on building on the world.
And if we get back to the co-op, your plan is to bring 2-player co-op first
Yes.
off, and it's going to be sort of instanced, and on the side, like if
Yeah.
you just want to enjoy the game a little bit with a friend, it's not going to be part of the main story.
No, it's not. It's not going to affect the main story of the game. It's more something that you do if you sort of. I don't want to progress anymore. I'm going to do something else for a while. You can just opt in to go to a co-op game. Just open a window and search for a game. It's sort of like a combination of maybe like an instance in an MMO and like playing Left 4 Dead or something like that. So we will have a set number of campaigns. You select campaign and chapter, and then you go straight to that. And when you're done, you go back to your single-player game, and everything you sort of found or everything that happened during your co-op session, you will bring that back to your single-player game. So it's the same team, but it won't affect how your single-player game sort of how the story goes. But you get to keep everything you get. So
All the injuries.
exactly, all the injuries, all the weapons, everything.
And even further away is player versus player.
Yeah.
Have you even started on that, or is it just an ID phase right now?
It is very much in a sort of concept and idea phase. But that's something that we're going to start on as soon as we launch the game. We're going to go heavily into the PvP aspect of the game. But we've been thinking a lot about it, and I think the gameplay lends as well really well to PvP. And it's also, I think it was going to feel very fresh and something new, but still familiar. Something that the idea to balance it is to use something similar to Warhammer with team value. So all the stuff that you equip on your characters and your characters as well will have a value. So we will match you to somebody else who has the same team value. That's how we're going to balance it out.
All right, so I hope you enjoy your GDC. This is the first day of the actual conference, and it's been a pleasure talking to you.
Yeah, the same. Nice to meet you again.